Good morning. It's Thursday. Market has just opened. We're seeing some unprecedented moves in the S&P and also the Nasdaq. We want to watch today at 2 o'clock. Powell is going to be speaking. Yesterday was pretty uneventful. He did not say anything at all, Q&A or any kind of commentary. It was just a prepared speech. But today we might see him actually talk a little bit and give a little bit of guidance on, especially maybe try to walk back some of the enthusiasm that the market has had recently since last week's Fed announcement. Again, we've seen the Nasdaq, like I said, now for I think it's been 9 days in a row. I think I've lost count here. This massive upward trend here that we've continued to see. It's several gaps a little bit lower here. I do think we'll get filled over the short and intermediate term. We've seen the same thing with the S&P. S&P has had several days, almost gone, I don't want to say parabolic yet, but you're getting to that standpoint that we're due for a little bit, of a pullback, and there's several gaps even on the S&P to be filled. So really want to take a look at the 10-year. Once that starts making a move, we are seeing that come off a little bit here this morning, a little bit weaker. But we want to see if that continues throughout the day, especially after Powell speaks. Yesterday you had Disney's earnings that came out, were a lot better than people anticipated. We were looking for about a 6% move, and we've seen a 5% move, 5.2%. Options markets were showing about a 6% move on there. There's going to be some resistance here on the moving average. Yellow line indicated there. And of course, obviously, there's a gap to be filled, at least on the downside there. I'd keep an eye out for that. But we did exit the Disney trade just a few minutes ago. But we are, like I said, going to be watching for anything that Powell does say, if he does say anything here today after 2 o'clock, and if that has any kind of movement on the S&P, and especially the Qs, which I feel are just a little bit short-term overbought, along with the S&P. All right, happy trading, everybody.